Hi children, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to the maths class. Do you remember what we learned in the last class? Yes, in the last class we learned how to set time in a clock. Today's first activity, Jungle Olympiad. A running competition is being conducted in the forest in connection with the Forest Day celebration. ഫോറസ്റ്റ് ഡേ സെലിബ്രേഷൻ്റെ ഭാഗമായിട്ട് കാട്ടിൽ ഒരു റണ്ണിങ് കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ നടന്നു. Chinnu deer completed the race in 1 minute and Chindu rabbit in 2 minutes, while Chinju fox completed in 3 minutes and Chindan monkey took 4 minutes. Chinnu deerന് ആ റേസ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ 1 മിനിറ്റ് എടുത്തു. അതുപോലെ ചിന്തു റാബിറ്റിന് 2 മിനിറ്റും ചിഞ്ചു ഫോക്സിന് 3 മിനിറ്റും ചിണ്ടൻ മങ്കിക്ക് 4 മിനിറ്റ്സാണ് റേസ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ എടുത്തത്. ദ കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ടഡ് അറ്റ് 10 o'clock ഇൻ ദ മോർണിംഗ്. കോമ്പറ്റീഷൻ സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തത് രാവിലെ 10 o'clock ആണ്. നോട്ട് ദ ടൈം ടേക്കൺ ബൈ ഈച്ച് ഓഫ് ദം. ചിന്നു ഡിയർ 10 hours 1 minute. Chindu rabbit 10 hours 2 minutes. Chinju fox 10 hours 3 minutes. Chindan monkey 10 hours 4 minutes. Okay, listen to me. Can you show this time in a clock? Let's see how to say this time in a clock. We have to say 10 hours 1 minute. 10 o'clock, the hour hand will be 10 and minute hand will be at 12. So children, 10 hours will be at? Yes, 10. Where can be placed minute hand? You know, 1 indicate 5 minutes. So, line after told 1 minute. Now the time is, yes, 10 hours 1 minute. Next, Chindu rabbit took 10 hours 2 minutes. Here the hour hand will be at 10 to make 2 minutes. The minute hand move towards next line. Now the time is 10 hours 2 minutes. Next, Chinju fox took 10 hours 3 minutes. Here the hour hand will be at 10 to make 3 minutes. The minute hand move towards next line. Now the time is 10 hours 3 minutes. Next, Chindan monkey took 10 hours 4 minutes. Here the hour hand will be at 10. The make 4 minutes. The minute hand moves towards next line. Now the time is 10 hours 4 minutes. Next activity, how many hours? First activity, we have to find out how many hours are there from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. From 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, 1 hour. 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, 1 hour. 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 1 hour. 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock, 1 hour. 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, 1 hour. And 11 o'clock to 12 noon, 1 hour. Total 1 hour plus 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 1 hour is equal to 6 hours. From 12 noon to 1 o'clock to 1 hour. 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock, 1 hour. 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 1 hour. 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 1 hour. 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock, 1 hour. And 5 o'clock to 6 evening, 1 hour. Total 1 hour plus 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 1 hour is equal to 6 hours. So children, from 6 o'clock morning to 12 noon, 6 hours. From 12 noon to 6 o'clock in the evening, 6 hours. Total 6 hours plus 6 hours is equal to 12 hours. So from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening hours 12 hours. Next we have to find out how many hours are there from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the evening. Let's start at 10 o'clock morning. Listen children, from 10 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock 1 hour. From 11 o'clock to 12 noon 1 hour. 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock 1 hour. 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock 1 hour. 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock 1 hour. 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the evening 1 hour. So total 6 hours. So children, how many hours are there from 10 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the evening? Yes, 6 hours. Okay, next we have to find out how many hours are there 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the next morning. Children, we already learned there are 12 hours from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening. So, how many hours are there from 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the evening? Yes, 12 hours. Like that, 12 hours from 7 o'clock in the evening to 7 o'clock in the next morning. Total 12 hours plus 12 hours is equal to 24 hours. So, how many hours are there from 7 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock in the next morning? Yes, 24 hours. Okay children, ഇന്നത്തെ ക്ലാസ്സിലുള്ള ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ് നോട്ടിലേക്ക് ചെയ്യുക. അതുപോലെ ഈ 2 എക്സസൈസ് നിങ്ങൾ ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് ചെയ്ത് നോക്കുക. ഓക്കെ, ഇതോടൊപ്പം ഒരു ആക്ടിവിറ്റി കൂടെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തരുന്നുണ്ട്. നിങ്ങൾ ഒരു ഭംഗിയുള്ള ഒരു ക്ലോക്ക് നിർമ്മിച്ച് ടീച്ചർക്ക് ഫോട്ടോ എടുത്ത് സെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുക. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു.